Now, I told you that you could call me Mr. Frisbie, but that's not really my last name. The real Mr. and Mrs. Frisbie lived in Connecticut 100 years ago, and they made pies. And their pie company was called Frisbie Pie Pan. And young people like you would take the empty pie pans and turn them over and play catch with them. Can you imagine catching a metal pie pan? Ow. Or rolling it across your arms? Ow. Or popping it in the air like this? Ow. So when plastic was invented, it's bendable, flexible stuff that we all know and love. Mwah. You don't kiss your Frisbees? No. Kiss me? An inventor named Fred made a plastic pie pan the same size and the same shape, but not to put in the oven with pie, to turn over and to play catch with. And you know what they called it? No, I misled you. Almost, yeah. They called it a flying saucer. But people were afraid of flying saucers, so they changed the name to Frisbee after the Frisbie Pie Company. And the first ones did say Mars platter and Pluto platter on them. And did you have one of those? Do you still have one?
No.
Oh, because they're worth a lot of money. I'd give you like $5 for it. So I'm not going to throw it, I'm just going to show it. But they called it a Frisbee after they decided that was a good name, because after the Frisbie Pie Company. So the reason why I call it a Frisbee, even though a lot of people who play Ultimate don't call it a Frisbee, they call it a disc. And a lot of people who play Frisbee golf don't call it a Frisbee, they call it a disc. But they're forgetting their history and where it really comes from. So to me that's important, and when I pass that along, I want people to know at least where the history of the game comes from. So there